Hello everyone again out there in ISIS man's huge in this land. I just made home after my sport activity of tonight, and I'm really happy. So running, I ran around 5 or 6 kilometers, and I don't fucking know how number big would be in miles. It's like you can divide it by 1.6, and that's where I get the number of miles. I'm not going to be doing that because I'm kids. What's been said, I'm weird, I'm lazy, I'm whatever, I'm weird often, I know. So no can do, have to battle all this my current mood and my aspiration, which I am right now. So yes, I actually went pretty fine with my sport activity, and I was like running that way to the point from which I was going to return, and that point was within a distance of, let's say, 3 kilometers, reaching the bridge, metal made of arch, like bridge we call it here in our city, we call it arch bridge, made out of metal, or metal bridge, or arch bridge, whatever name you choose, it will be working well with what I'm describing right now for you. So yes, I reached that bridge, I made my way back to the sport activity spot, and we were just out all the sport session of tonight, and because of weather being good, it's not like something that I adore, that just my mood that coincided with uh, my shining mood of tonight. It was coinciding with the shining sunlight outside, and that's where we got the full picture of full joy, I should say. And that's why I'm bringing up this stuff right now. Just maybe it's even showing my face, my slightly face. My regular face is slightly more happy than it's just a regular thing that you might observe here, than the regular thing, I should say, excuse me, that you can or may whatever observe here on my footages on my channel, with its own name being like diving to free English. I have to, you know what, right? So yes, I don't know what I'm gonna be putting on the flagpole of tonight and stuff like, I just want to say something incoherent, probably ramble a little for you, and maybe without any ideas, any maybe necessarily silly thoughts in my head, but regular thoughts that whirl around my head every day, and just they continually appear in my mind, and that's not necessarily a bad sign, is you have thoughts in your head, right? So that means you have brain, you have some neural and neurons activities within that organ of yours, and that's the good sign if you have brain. I believe I do, because otherwise I wouldn't be even talking here for the night, or on holiday days, because all our habitual physical, mental, or whatever sensations and outputs, they are driven by our mental condition, our mental signals that we get from our nets of cells that they are everywhere in our body, especially in the brain, and the brain. I'm have brain, I know, to some extent, in some regard, but for the major part, I do what I want, and that's the full the full picture of my life, my current working day routine. Or by meaning routine, I don't mean any bad things necessarily. I do what I want. I get a kick out of what I do, and that's the main contributor to my just motivation thing. That's me being driven by that motivation thing that I get every day, because I do the things that I like, and I like them a lot, especially talking American, especially talking about nothing. That's my thing. If you wanna just bring an anchor on some instance of talking in front of some wider audiences, you may hire me, and you say, like, just Al, do the talking about nothing. You may hire me. I'm expert in that field. That's my area of expertise, and you may hire me. $49 per 1 minute. Does it suit you? If it doesn't, then no can do. I value my time. I cost a lot. My time, costs a lot. If you want to hire me, earn money first and then hire me for doing shit. If you cannot do them, my beginner stumble. If you cannot do your own shit by yourself, that's probably you're not motivated enough in doing those ones in the first place. Otherwise, you wouldn't be whining about not being able doing your own shit on your own. So you have to rely on some outside party, and that's there the instance arises for me to show up and to accomplish all the leg and grunt work for you, and then again you may earn some money, hire me, and I'll be doing those shits for you, and especially instead of you talking about whatever, I'll be talking about whatever. So I hope you get what I say. So then you're allowed to give me a like, dislike, or whatever current mood you are right now. Just share it. Don't be shy. Once I said in front of some Native American fella, I said, "Don't be shy." And he's like, "What are you gonna say? What did you say?" I was like, "Don't be shy." And he was like, "Don't be shy." What was it? Wasn't saying something hearing correctly? I said, "No, I'm just repeating." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks God." I said something hearing to your Native American ear. That stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a bad, not necessarily a bad side note of mine. I just want to always go in tangent while going in tangent, I should say. So that's try it on your own. I mean, speaking about nothing, that's pretty easy and tricky thing to do at the same time, because you have the weave thoughts in your head and having no thoughts in your head. What you would be weaving then, right? So you have to extract them out of your, I don't know, or you have to and put them firstly in your mind in order for them to be count sounds 1 or 2 or 3 seconds later, whatever delay you have in your brain. I have maybe a slightest delay in what I'm gonna be sounding out, and for the moment then that becomes sound. It takes a delay of 2 or maybe less than 1 second, depends on my current physical condition, my brain abilities, not necessarily particular. That delay time counts. The thing counts as a whole fluency profile. I'm beginning to dive into too much things and making literally fucking nothing. I know that all. Don't even tell me. So I have to get back on my track of nothing after night and night again, not to our Puerto Rico nuts, probably American brains. If you're brains, excuse me. If you're a Native American, you know what to do. Then lambast me and unconsciously below, praise me, give me virtual cookies. I'll be especially good about observing those ones happening in my conversation below, and until you put them there, I'm saying that and shit and stuff that goes along those lines. Always be good. I'm seeking fucking reasons for not being good all the time. I got it all. Thanks for being tuned to my channel, for staying particular this tonight with me, and for being with me on the holiday state. Do it on your own, try it on your own, don't whine, don't be shy, and always practice. Remember, only you who gets to decide what to do with your precious life. And I'll be with you as soon as I release something good and I guess meaningful and stupid for you. Got it all. Night. Be good. Thanks for whatever you're doing. I will practice my American. Be good. Thanks for staying tuned and for being with me tonight. Got it all. Night.